What's up? FLOURISH Fest 2020, Wolf Castle from Pabino First Nation, 23 years old, standing here in the lovely Fredericton, New Brunswick, the capital. And I'm gonna do a set real quick. And most of these songs are from my EP Gold Rush, and I'm gonna start it with track numero uno. It's called Whoop. And it goes a little something like this. Be proud of where you're from. Wolf Castle. Check it out. Down, down, down and out. Shut your flap. Drip like the water bottle with no cap. Real talk. Witches in the back still cackling. TikTok time unraveling. In it like a P to a pod. Wolf gang, I'ma dance rolling on the floor. Control the room like you control the art. Got many problems, where do I start? T to the rest of my name. Tipping like an iceberg ripping. Saw a blade cutting. Lumberjack smack you with a tree. Dumb, but I got my degree. Yeah. Flip the beat, give you vertigo. Turn a new leaf. Rogue monk, meditating for some inner peace. Working till my limbs like a mummy. Crumble in the tomb of a stranger. Dummy. Make the team go. I got the sauce, I'm on the loose. You got the tunes, we got the juice. Half court shot like my flow is in the booth. Make the team go. Woo, woo, woo. At the powwow, team go. Woo, woo. Make the team go. I got the sauce, I'm on the loose. You got the tunes, we got the juice. Half court shot like my flow is in the booth. Make the team go. Woo, woo, woo. At the powwow, team go. Check it out, watch this. Foaming at the mouth like a res dog. Hands off, keep it distance when we go off. Olo got red like it's blood loss. Blow up, speaker busting at the photo. Okay, I'ma live the llama 104. Oka moon ruling by the show. Seeing fish shine like the shit is GoPro. Deep into the reef like my name Nemo. Deadliest flow. It gets ugly, a phantom. I throw a tantrum. I cannot handle the power invested in me. I tried to run, but I'm lost in my feet. Go through the maze, so the walls are Gucci. That ain't a treat, no Halloween. Don't lose the focus, we all tryna eat. Rising for natives, we came from the deep. Yeah, and I just wanna chill in the back of the truck bed. Rolling through the reds with my bones erupting. How y'all function? Y'all corrupted. Au contraire, my friend, you stunting. You stupid. We just fine, we alright. We don't need your help, man. Rolling through the night, all like, okay, let's go. What? Make the team go. I got the sauce, I'm on the loose. You got the tunes, we got the juice. Half court shot like my flow is in the booth. Make the team go. Woo, woo, woo. At the powwow, team go. Check it out now, one time go. What? Make the team go. I got the sauce, I'm on the loose. You got the tunes, we got the juice. Half court shot like my flow is in the booth. Make the team go. Woo, woo, woo. At the powwow, team go. Woo. Check it out, one time, go. Yeah. Whew. Wolf Castle. Yo, check this next one out. Burner phone. You got two phones, that's funny, I got three. I can feel your vibe, I can read the energy. Catch me outside when I'm driving on the street. Got my anchor chain shining, you just a memory. It's just business, it's established, I'm a diamond with a status. Talking that shit is madness, when I flow I slam it baddest. Broadcasting here's a lesson, don't get caught up on the fences. Remember Papa stressing, took a right but left a message. Losing people on my mental, seen the evil on my level. Bad weeds, bugging straight, resin, I know several. Kept it civil for survival, went to school and felt the title. I was wildin', why the real violence. Left the door behind, man, used to that environment. Right then I got degrees like lightning. Got a flow to make you take early retirement. All my life I worked to live it to its finest. I'm getting dizzy off these bank rolls. Whoa, became a horse without a stable. Oh, shook chain on my neck bone. Bro, I could give a fuck, got my burner on the table. Burn a phone, no low. I take it on the road, then I flip it unfold. Call up all the homies, cut a deal, do a show. Then I crush it in my hand, then I throw it in the snow. Burn a phone, no low. I take it on the road, then I flip it unfold. Haters see me coming and they go, oh no. Then I crush them in my hand, then I throw it in the snow. Check it out, yeah. Burn a phone one time on them. Hey, that track was called Burner Phone. And it's that entrepreneurial spirit, you know what I'm talking about? It's that you take whatever you can from wherever you come from and you build yourself up with that. And maybe it's presented in a bit of a crazy way, but Burner phone, that's what it is. And those two tracks are just a little bit of an introduction to who I am. And like I said, I'm Wolf Castle, first in the battle, rapper since before I had an Adam's apple. And I come from a reserve. It's called Pabineau First Nation. But usually I just say Bathurst, New Brunswick first because people just know that place. But I just wanted to use those two songs as a bit of an introduction for who I am and where I come from, so you know. And it's really personal to me to like talk about this stuff and present it in this way, and it helps me get a lot off my chest, and it's pretty great. I really like it. So basically, it's weird times, a weird year. We're all out here like watching me on the internet right now. Do your laundry, and you know, making the best of this situation. And I had a tour that I actually canceled not too long before the pandemic hit, or when the pandemic hit. I was in the middle of like creating this thing, and now we're here. We're just trying to evolve with the times and figure it out. So when I was just sitting by myself at my house, not performing, not doing anything, not leaving the house, I just stopped being productive. And I just finished this EP, and I was thinking like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do for the next year? So I did what anybody does, and I was sitting around playing Nintendo 64, GameCube, watching Jimmy Neutron, old Nickelodeon shows, and I did that for like 2 weeks. Nothing, just not productive at all. And then I thought, okay, it's been a really long time since I did a song, so I just put on these random beats on YouTube, and this one came on, and it sounded so amazing that I just started writing, and in 30 minutes I wrote this song called Cha Cha. And it's basically just me writing where I was at that moment, not being very productive, not thinking about anything, but just the first rule of hip hop, write what you know. So that's what this song is. It's called Cha Cha. Check it out. Hey. It's the type of beat to bring your grandma out on the dance floor. Do a little thing like this, little. Know what I'm saying? Check it out. Cha-cha, I'm so dummy, dancing funny, I go Mach 5. TJ Henderson, you know that I'm a smart guy. Supersonic, I've been flying on the front lines. Emulator, bringing back the auto when I'm online. She said, bring that gold, bring that mode, break that mold. Quarantine season, rewiring all the code. Tokyo drift, candy paint on the go. Expert level finesse, no stress. Making hits since LMFAO said yes. It's a long time coming, but it finally came. Rich native man going hard in the paint. Need a canvas, make a pilot in a Francis. Got an attitude richer than the Hamptons. Mr. Megamach in the Reds mansion. Backyard living, burning shit to East Tension. CAS to TLE. You catch my vibes and turn up, please. No, zoom that call and break that piece. What? Burning rubber, my take on E. Cha-cha, I'm so dummy, dancing funny, I go Mach 5. TJ Henderson, you know that I'm a smart guy. Supersonic, I've been flying on the front lines. Emulator, bringing back the... Hey, cha-cha, real smooth now. If you're at home in your PJs, you can stay sitting at the keyboard, or you can get up and do a little thing like this. Check it out. Hey, to the left, to the right, to the left, left, to the left, to the right, to the left, left, to the left, to the right, to the left, left. Bring it on back now. Come on to the front, go crazy and I. I'm so dummy, dancing funny, I go Mach 5. TJ Henderson, you know that I'm a smart guy. Supersonic, I've been flying on the front lines. Emulator, bringing back the auto when I'm online. She said, bring that gold, mode, break that mold. Quarantine season, rewiring all the codes. Tokyo drift, candy paint on the go. That's right, cha-cha. And it really was the type of beat to bring my grandma out on the dance floor. Big fan of that song. Yeah. That's cha-cha for you. All right. Whew. It's a beautiful day today, and I hope you're having a good time so far as we're doing this live set, Wolf Castle. Moving on. This next track is all about my journey moving around and trying to figure out who I am in a new city. You know, like, I grew up in Pabineau First Nation, New Brunswick, and Bathurst, New Brunswick, because they're pretty close together. And then I finished high school, moved to Mount Allison University, which is in Sackville, and I spent 4 years there, and I studied theater and art history, so I got my BA there, and I'm like, all right, well, that's great. I studied theater and had a great time. It was wonderful. Fun fact, theater kid right here. And when I graduated, I thought, okay, well, I'm doing the music stuff right now. I don't know if I'm going to go into the theater world, but I'm going to try out the music first. So I've been going ever since. It's been about 2 years. And I studied music business at NSCC over in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Lucky me, I did it last year before this pandemic hit. I don't know what would have happened back then. But when I moved to the city, I decided to make this song called Eeny Meeny, which is on my first EP called Next Life. So here it is. Check it out. And I made this like crazy beat where I was just like, I'm not gonna second guess anything at all. I'm just gonna do it. And it goes a little something like this.
I was on some shit, carve my path and be legit. Get off this dick, take a hit, hit the switch and live it rich. That's sick, just an ordinary kid with crazy problems on my mind. Get some shine, I'm on limited time. Yeah,
city got me living broke my heart and told me so. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch them feels and let it go. Bass in the water, swirling in the fish bowl. Tiptoe past the tailor, what I need a suit for. You full pretty face and trash threads. Take this path force, running like a convict. Atlas, yeah, cops in my peripherals, danger lights, food is for my energies a handful. Slide into the back alley, it keep me on my toes. Never feel like a freak, cause my mama told me so. Flowing through the water with the fishes, I'm hopping off the hip to see the world, and I grabbed it by the britches.
I was on some shit, carve my path and be legit. Get off my dick, take a hit, hit the switch and live it rich. That's sick, just an ordinary kid with crazy bottles on my mind. Get some shine, I'm on limited time. Yeah, I was on some shit, carve my path and be legit. Get off the dick, take a hit, hit the switch and live it rich. That's sick, just an ordinary kid with crazy bottles on my mind. Get some shine, I'm on limited time. Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I just took the antidote.
Swimming in the coral reef, break away and let her know. Let her tell my ex, don't listen to this next line. I've been fucking women since you left me by the wayside. Everybody wondering how the hell can you operate? Out of us, I want all of you, baby, leave me and operate. Dollar signs talk, make the pretty girls scream. So cash rules everything around me. Youngin' in a dying world, lost in that swirl. Need a feast and on that pearl, need a freak that likes to twirl. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for the voyage. SS Wolf is the order, or we gon' rip through the soda. Oh boy,
I was on some shit, carve my path and be legit. Get off my dick, take a hit, hit the switch and live it rich. That's sick, just an ordinary kid with crazy problems on my mind. Get some shine, I'm on limited time. Yeah, I was on some shit, carve my path and be legit. Get off my dick, take a hit, hit the switch and live it rich. That's sick, just an ordinary kid with crazy problems on my mind. Get some shine, I'm on limited time.
Okay, now, yeah. This is what happens when you don't question what you're doing, you just go for it. Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I just took the antidote. That was it. That was the track. Yeah. All right. Got a couple more songs to do. And we're going to switch gears a little bit to what I call sort of a love trap ballad. It's called Believe It, and it's a sweet story, but basically we follow lyrically what was going on in Eeny Meeny, and it's kind of a braggadocious, over-the-top sort of, this is who I am, no filters, just going really off the deep end. And I wanted to reflect on that lifestyle and that idea and what does that mean for you as a person, right? You act like that, but you still got to go to the bank. So, you know, it's interesting how rappers and entertainers kind of navigate through this world. Do we ever really stop acting, or is it even acting? I don't know. I'm just asking these questions because I'm here right now and it's on my mind. But this next song is a love song because, well, what can I say? I'm in love. And it's called Believe It. So it goes a little something like this. Yeah. Yo, hey.
Can't believe it, I wanna tell you, baby, it's believing, I just can't handle, baby, you know you caught me just before I lost my safety, yeah, you made me, my whole life ain't simple lately.
Thought I was a goner bad, thought I wouldn't follow track, juggernaut calling back, running till I fall intact. Whoa, fresco, baby like a Leo, scrubber with the Evo, stitch no Lilo, alien brain, huh? Yeah, lover in a fight around, fit into a case. Sauna when I come up to the surface like I'm bait, running from myself in the ditch of the lane. Love, what? Harder than a Hot Wheel track, harder you can never beat that. Whiplash spinning in the back, whoa.
Can't believe it, I wanna tell you, baby, disbelieving, I just can't handle, baby, you know you caught me just before I lost my safety, yeah, you made me, my whole life ain't simple lately, you know I call the shots, I ball a lot, catching feelings wasn't part of the plot, wasn't part of the plot.
Hit the beat now, let's go. Need a neck brace when the beat too dap. GT vibe, don't cruise in D-class. Poppin' with my head on like I'm looking for a fight. Bouncing at the air park, yeah, I got a life. What? What's my age again? 2020 vision hopping off the fence. Counter-Strike Cupid popping off the band. Crashing my computer, I could walk again. Go what? Follow your heart. Whoa. Download a piece of it, you couldn't stop. Cooking the feeling like fish in a pie. Wanna run, going, I'm running for style. Love take my ego and tear it apart. You got the man, I'm on the loose. Pokemon trainer, so you gotta choose. Love is a game, I'm willing to lose. If love is a game, I'm willing to lose. Lose it all. I'm willing to choose. What's it gonna be? You willing to lose? Huh? Follow your heart, straight to the truth.
Can't believe it, I wanna tell you, baby, disbelieving, I just can't handle, baby, you know you caught me just before I lost my safety, yeah, you made me, my whole life ain't simple lately, can't believe it, I wanna tell you, baby, disbelieving, I just can't handle, baby, you know you caught me just before I lost my safety, yeah, you made me, my whole life ain't simple lately.
It's not simple, it's not, and that's just a fact. My life ain't simple lately. And you know, I wrote that just before the pandemic, but maybe it was a bit of a premonition for all of us. It hasn't been simple lately, but you know, we're still making our way through, and we're still having a good time as much as we can. So, this last track is the final song on my EP that came out, Gold Rush, and it's called Nostalgia. And basically, I wanted to make this song that was kind of all about my upbringing and where I came from, because I feel nostalgic a lot. I get trapped in that. Like I said before, I'm sitting around playing GameCube games and watching Nickelodeon cartoons and things like that. So, in order to just make something that would appreciate that and allow me to put it there and then move on and continue getting older, growing up, you know, learning more things about life, I made this track, Nostalgia. And it goes a little something like this. I wrote this while I was living in Halifax, and I did it in like an hour because I was sitting on the bus like this, just with my headphones in, trying not to talk to anybody. And I just did this track, you know? Check it out. We used to play Scrabble at my grams, night times under snowy skies, sliding with the fam. Funny how it changes, life tests patience. We ain't kids, hope my mind will stop aging. I fast love on my relations, burn rubber too. Freezing over figure eight, closing off the summer. You used to worry when our people started drugging. A year later, now you're pushing to my cousin. Can't understand, but an unstoppable mess up. I'm never ever burning bridges, but the dust has been building. Help provide a vision. Inspired by my mediocrity, sleeping in on a Sunday at a high velocity. The damn ceiling fan on my dark truth, speaking to myself as I stare into the roof all night. Dreaming about an earlier time, nostalgic for a VHS, Nickelodeon slime. I'm gone. Wow. That's just the way life goes, huh? Oh well. I had a lot of good times growing up, you know? And I just sit in it sometimes. Yeah. Hey, yo, I had this dream ever since I was a kid. Spinning through Australian dunes on a trip. Holding all my family together, I'll take a pic. Freedom in my paradise, I keep the fire lit. Drive a slick like new kitchen marble. Move to a street that's looking like Hey Arnold. Sunset is something, remind me to stay loving. You ain't just defined by your suffering. Can't catch a break pretending to stand solid, but solid doesn't scar you, change you or evolve you. Remember 2010 like it was yesterday. Meeting up with my friends at the bottom of the driveway. Bumping Mac Miller in the room. Bike around, took the bus to school. Far from innocent, but my vision's rose tinted. And that's the cutter with this love that I'm sipping. Time to drop all the hate, wolf, let go. Cleaning up the streets, call me Ray Pacifico. That one's for the homies in my hometown. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know, yeah. If you know, then you know, then you know, yeah. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know, yeah. Hey, yeah. If you know, then you know, yeah, you know, yeah. Hey, yo, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, check it out now, check it out now, check it out now. Yo, I'm Wolf Castle, 23-year-old, ill new, Mi'kmaq from Papineau First Nation. This has been my set. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to check out all the other acts. Heat up your leftovers in the fridge. Have a good rest of your night, day, evening, whatever it is. Peace out. Check it out now. Whoa. Et c'est tout. C'est fini.